This Dr. Hoshka training module is going to cover hair care, bath and body. Now I'm just going to give you a few pointers about each particular product. First of all, we've got the Revitalizing Hair and Scalp Tonic, which is a fluid tonic, which it's my favorite treatment. Nowadays it comes with a little spray applicator that you can spray directly onto the hair after you've had a shower, or even onto dry hair, it's no problem. The Revitalizing Hair Tonic stimulates new healthy hair growth. It's got a really lovely scent. It is rich in neem extract, and neem is renewing, it's antifungal, it's antibacterial, so it makes your scalp very healthy and it makes healthy new hair growth. I've got fine hair, but I've got a lot of it, so it helps the hair really have good structure in the new hair growth. For people that have any scalp problems, whether it be dry, itchy scalp, dandruff, or just dry, itchy scalp, thinning hair patches, not genetic thinning hair, normal thinning hair because of stress, it will stimulate new hair growth. Unfortunately, if one does have a predisposition genetically to have thinning hair or balding, it's not going to make you not bald anymore. So this really does make your scalp condition very healthy. It makes a nice, good, healthy pH on the surface of the scalp, and balance oily secretions as well. So it makes new hair growth and it keeps your scalp in a healthy condition. Really beautiful. Oh, and also you can use this if you have hair braids as well. Just keeps your natural hair in a very good, healthy condition. Then we've got the strengthening hair oil treatment. The oil treatment, this is an oily liquid as opposed to a tonic. So an oil is either put onto the ends of hair that is very dry and frizzy. We have a few customers that battle to brush their hair after they've washed their hair. So they put a lovely layer of the oil on for about a half an hour before you wash your hair. Then you wash your hair and the hair is easier to brush. The oil is also for very dry scalp conditions. You can put a little bit on the scalp. You can sleep with this oil on. People that wear hair braids, you can actually massage a little bit of the oil into the braids, which helps the braids and your hair be nice and strong and nourished as opposed to dry and brittle. If you have very dry, flaky scalp, you can massage this into the scalp even when you've washed your hair, and it just prevents you having the little dry, flaky bits sticking to the hair during the day. Also, interestingly, if you've got a child that's going through lice season at school, it is often a problem and it usually happens sort of once a year. You can use the oil treatment in the child's hair a few times a week and the lice won't go anywhere near because they don't like the neem. The neem being antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral, the lice don't like the smell and the scent and the feel of the neem. So you can use the oil treatment a few times a week, and then the days in between, if you want to use it really properly, you can use the hair tonic as well. The lice will not go anywhere near that child's hair. Dr. Hoshka just launched relaunched their shampoo and conditioner, which we are super excited about. In 2009, they discontinued the shampoo and conditioner, and they are back, and they are even better. So we only have one shampoo and one conditioner. It has a lovely, easy applicator, a little screw to the one side, and a little bit of, you can squeeze them out and then just squeeze it back again. It is a gentle cleansing shampoo and conditioner for all hair conditions. So we are very excited about having the shampoo and the conditioner back. Oh, it's a lovely scent. Super, so those are the hair range: a tonic, an oil, a shampoo and a conditioner. Then we have bath essences. These are lovely to bath in for various different needs of the individual. Sage Purifying Bath Essence is very balancing. When you are feeling a little bit out of balance, particularly if you are sort of feeling out of sorts, not quite grounded. The sage bath essence is very purifying. The other thing for sage bath essence is particularly for a woman that is going through menopause, when you are feeling out of balance, which is very normal. Bath in the sage bath essence every night for 28 nights. 28 is a really good cycle to change a cycle. So you want to use it for a minimum of 21 nights, and 28 nights would be a good idea. For those that don't have a bath, you can use it all over your body in the shower, no problem. Then there's a vitalizing lemon and lemongrass bath essence, which is so uplifting and a happy smell. I love to use the lemon bath essence together with the shower cream, which is also the lemon and lemongrass scent. It is such a lovely, happy, uplifting body wash and bath essence scent to use together. Then we've got the rose bath essence, which is lovely to bath in when you're just feeling like you need an energetic hug. You just want to be hugged and held by millions of rose petals. It is also the bath essence that I would bath a baby in, because it is such a neutral and loving scent. You don't really need to use soap for a baby. They don't smell yet, obviously. Only when we hit the puberty, then the odors do start. So a tiny little bit of rose bath essence in the water for you to bath your baby in. You don't need anything else. Then we've got the Moor Lavender Calming Bath Essence. This is extraordinarily calming and soothing, lovely to use before you go to bed at night. I wouldn't use it in the morning, but it is really calming and soothing to use at the end of the day. When you're feeling a little bit delicate, there's so much going around you, there's a little bit of fractiousness in the air, maybe stress, the Moor Lavender Calming Bath Essence is beautiful. It is just so calming, and it really does calm the nerve sense system in the body. If you do bath in the Moor Lavender Calming Bath Essence, maybe you want to finish after the bath with the Moor Lavender Body Oil. This is just a tester. Please note the normal ones are bigger. These are the tester sizes. I will come to the Moor Lavender Body Oil in a moment. It is a good connection after the Moor Lavender Calming Bath Essence. Good to use them one after the other. Shower cream I've spoken about with your lemongrass scent in it. Very fresh, and it doesn't dry out the skin at all, so it is for all skin conditions. Deodorants. Our deodorants are free of aluminium salts. The aluminium salts are not good for the sweat glands, so we don't want to use anything that stops perspiration. Our deodorants will deodorize the sweat that you have, and there are particles called smell confiners, and they literally reduce the aroma of the sweat. We have two fragrances, and they're for two particular sweaters. So we have two kinds of sweaters in the world. Sage Mint Deodorant, which is for the adrenal sweater. So a person that will sweat when they're a little bit nervous, the Sage and Mint Deodorant is better for the adrenal sweater. Person that just naturally sweats, doesn't sweat overly, we would suggest the Rose Deodorant. So I know that when I'm a little bit nervous, I sweat and perspire more, so I use the Sage and Mint. But you might prefer the rose scent. They're just a deodorant, it's not an antiperspirant. So antiperspirants we do not believe in, because we do not believe that you should inhibit your natural excretion process. If you sweat too much, you can always support with a little bit of body powder. It's called a silk body powder. You can put a little bit over your deodorant if you are a heavy sweater. This is talc free. Talc is not a good idea when it is in a loose powder. It is fine to use in a compact powder, like in a makeup formulation, but not if it's a loose powder, because you don't want to breathe it in. So the silk body powder can be used under the underarms. So if you have sweaty feet, you can sprinkle a little bit into your shoes. The sage is antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal, and the silk particles absorb the extra moisture. Also, if you are a little bit, maybe you don't have time to wash your hair one day, you can use it as a dry shampoo. Lovely fragrance, and it absorbs the extra oils. Then we have our hand care. We have a hand cream, which I know everybody loves because this is the test that goes the quickest in the shops. It is one of my absolute favorites to use. Very pleasant smell and scent, and lovely to use on the hands. Then we've got the neem nail oil. It comes in a new size now, which is an 18 ml as opposed to the old 30 ml. It has a little pipette dropper, and the neem helps with new healthy nail growth. If you've got little hangnails around the nails, it helps to instantly heal them. And the neem, same as in the hair product, stimulates new healthy nail growth. Lovely to massage onto your cuticles, maybe before bed or while you're sitting reading, watching a little movie or something like that. The neem nail oil pen is a very handy little thing, little applicator. It's got oil in here, and then the perfect amount is released, and it comes through the little hoof that's at the bottom there, and you can push your cuticles back with the little hoof. After a period of time, this may become a little bit sort of looks like it's used. You pull it out, throw it away, and then you've got a whole lot of new ones. Very clever little gadget this. You've got a new hoof at the bottom there. There's 3 new ones, and then you just push that into the other side of the applicator. You wait a few seconds, and then the oil comes through onto the little hoof applicator. Lovely little neem nail oil pen, neem nail and cuticle pen. Then we've got 5 body moisturizers. We've got the lemongrass body moisturizer, very fresh, happy scent. The quince hydrating body milk, which is from the quince fruit, also very hydrating. These 2 are in bottles because they are quite fluid. They are a lot more fluid than the body creams. So the milky are more fluid. And then the lavender sandalwood calming body moisturizer, the rose body moisturizer, and the almond soothing body moisturizer are more creamy, thicker in consistency. And it depends on your personal preference with regard to scent. The almond soothing body moisturizer is the richest, and then comes second the rose and the lavender sandalwood from a thickness perspective, and those are very thin and milky and fresh. Then we have a range of body oils, and they do complement the body moisturizers, some of them. We've got the lemongrass body oil, which is, helps with cellulite. The lemongrass body oil helps with loose connective tissue and loose cellulite. It helps to break it down. The sort of the orange peel cellulite look. So the lemon and lemongrass are firming and toning and tightening. Then we've got the birch arnica body oil, which is one of my favorite if you ever have a body massage and you want to get rid of lactic acid and stiff, sore muscles. The birch and the arnica helps to break up the lactic acid. Then you've got the Moor Lavender Calming Body Oil, which I spoke about to use together with the Moor Lavender Calming Bath Essence. The Moor Lavender Calming Bath Essence is very enveloping. It gives you such a beautiful feeling of being held and nurtured and calmed. If you are a little bit of a nervy person that stresses about things, you can put a little bit of the Moor Lavender Calming Body Oil on your décolleté, on your solar plexus, and on your kidneys. You can think about these are quite sort of vulnerable parts of the body. So it has this lovely protective feeling when you use it on these particular areas. The Moor Lavender Calming Bath Essence. This is one of our top sellers, by the way. It really is. People love it. Then we've got the Blackthorn Body Oil. This is specifically to help with elasticity in the skin. Blackthorn sounds quite harsh, but in the European countries where it grows, blackthorn is the most pretty, beautiful flower to blossom very early in the springtime. Because it's so brave that it's the first plant to blossom in the springtime, it's very strong and vital. And it offers this strength and vitality to the loose skin during pregnancy or if you're prone to stretch marks. perfectly safe to use all the way through your pregnancy and breastfeeding. If you do use it on the bust, obviously you want to avoid the nipple because the baby won't like the taste of the blackthorn body oil. So just use it around thighs, tummy, great for elasticity. The Rose Nurturing Body Oil, this is definitely also a top seller. The damask rose is a very beautiful, beautiful pink rose with a beautiful aroma. This is my favorite thing to massage babies with. So for the first 2 years of my son's life, he was massaged with rose body oil every day of his life after his bath. Rose bath essence followed by rose body oil. It is the most magnificent rose smell. You get beautiful smelling roses and some not such nice smelling roses, and this one comes tops. It is absolutely beautiful. It is calming, soothing. It's like having a hug in a all over body oil. Really beautiful oil. Then last but not least is the revitalizing leg and arm tonic. This is infused with a huge amount of rosemary, and rosemary is stimulating. So this helps with water retention, sluggish circulation in the legs. It is an instant pick-me-up during the day. You can apply it onto your legs and your arms. Even if you're wearing pantyhose, you can put it on over the pantyhose, strangely enough. It will go in. If you are traveling on long flights, maybe not at the moment, but if you are in the future, you can put the revitalizing leg and arm toner onto your feet and your legs before you fly. But it is an instant pick-me-up during the day, especially if you're standing a lot or you're having a job where you are standing a lot. The ladies in the shops and maybe beauty therapists that are on their feet a lot. The revitalizing leg and arm tonic. It is a liquidy tonic rich in beautiful, happy, stimulating rosemary. One of my favorite products. Good, that is the body products.